This lens adapter actually allows you to autofocus manual focus only lenses on your FUJIFILM X Series camera. Hey everyone, Sean here with Fotodiox.com, and today we're taking a closer look at our new Pronto autofocus lens adapter for FUJIFILM X Series cameras. This is a lens adapter that allows you to mount a Leica M lens on your FUJIFILM X Series camera and get full autofocus of the manual focus lens. And this is an amazing tool for any photographer who likes to use vintage manual focus lenses or modern manual focus lenses, but wants that ease of use of autofocus. This adapter does the trick. Basically, it's a Leica M mount on the front, it's a FUJIFILM X mount on the back. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a Leica M lens. This is a 7 Artisans 35mm f2 lens, beautiful little Leica M lens. So we're gonna mount it on the adapter like that. Then we're gonna take our FUJIFILM X Series camera and we're gonna line up the red dot on the adapter with the red dot on the camera and mount it in place. Now this part's important. You're gonna wanna set your lens to infinity focus. If you have it focused close in, it's not gonna work as well. So set it to infinity, turn on your camera. You'll see the motor is pushing the lens out. That's how it focuses. Now let's pick a subject to focus on. We'll put this old antique lens right here. Point the camera at the lens. And there we go, we've added full autofocus functionality to this manual Leica M lens. And this is an incredible tool for photographers who like to shoot with vintage manual lenses or newer manual lenses, but they don't really want to have to deal with manual focus. This adapter gives you full autofocus functionality and allows you to just shoot away and not have to worry about constantly adjusting your focus as you're moving in and out from your subject. Now you might be asking, how on earth does the Pronto work? It kind of seems like magic. And it's actually pretty simple. The motor in the adapter is communicating with the sensor in the camera. So basically the sensor in your Fujifilm camera is looking at an image and then it's sending the data from the camera into the adapter and telling the motor to either push the lens farther away from the sensor or closer. And that's really what you're doing when you're manually focusing a lens. As you turn the focusing ring, you're bringing the lens closer or farther away from your sensor or film plane. So basically the motor in the Pronto is just taking over that function, pushing the lens in and out depending on where you need to focus. But what if you want to autofocus other lens mount types other than Leica M on your Fujifilm camera? Well, you can do that too because Fotodiox offers an entire line of Leica M adapters that allow you to mount different lens mount types on a Leica M mount. So all you have to do is double adapt those adapters to the Pronto and you can shoot with a variety of other lens mount types. So for example, let's mount this Nikon 50mm lens onto the Pronto. This is a Nikon G mount, so we're going to want to use our Nikon G to Leica M adapter. So let's line up the mounting dot on the lens with the mounting dot on the adapter. And now let's mount the lens and adapter onto the Pronto. And now we're just going to mount the Pronto on the Fuji camera, turn it on. And there we go. Now we have full autofocus functionality on a Nikon lens adapted to a Fujifilm camera. Supported lenses for double adapting include Nikon F and G, Pentax K, M42, Olympus OM, Minolta MD, Contax Yashica, Leica R, M39, DKL, and T-mount. Now due to their size, unfortunately Canon EOS and Canon FD lenses are not supported. They just won't fit on the front of the Pronto. And you're going to also want to make sure that any lens that you adapt to the Pronto, added to the Pronto, weighs less than 2 pounds. If you go over 2 pounds, you could damage the Pronto's internal motor. Here are a couple more things you need to know about the Leica M to Fuji X Series Pronto. First off, the Pronto will work with most Fuji X Series cameras except for the XA5. It's not compatible with that camera. The Pronto adapter does work in video mode on Fuji X Series cameras, but due to the jerky motion of the focusing motor, we don't recommend it. Lenses with longer focal lengths, say 100mm, 120mm, may need some pre-focusing when you're focusing on subjects close up. Leave them set to infinity when you're focusing on something far away, but if you're doing a portrait, you may have to turn the focusing ring about halfway on the lens to get it to nail autofocus. And last, the Pronto's focusing motor will get in the way of some tripod mounts. As you can see, you only have like a centimeter or so to work with there. So depending on your tripod plate, you may need to use a spacer to get it to clear the motor, unless you're shooting handheld, in which case it doesn't matter. Okay, that's a closer look at our new Leica M to Fuji X Series Pronto autofocus adapter. We also offer Pronto autofocus adapters for Sony E-mount cameras. So if you don't have a Fujifilm camera, but you do have a Sony E-mount camera, definitely look into that. To learn more about our Pronto autofocus adapters, click the link in the description below. And click right here to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos just like this one. I'm Sean with Fotodiox.com, and thanks for watching.